Hello, Mr. Bernie.
Hello, Bauer. And how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Very good, very good. Do you like my green shirt?
Yes.
Yes.
My shirt is NASA.
Ah, really?
Yes.
NASA. Cool. Yeah. My shirt is for the summer. It has short sleeves.
Yes.
So it's nice because today it's very warm here today.
Yes.
So, Bauer, how was school today? Did you have school today?
Yes. It
So
is
tell me what you did at school.
cool. A Turkish class, math class, and PE class, and
Ah,
music.
what did you do in PE?
PE, blink, my friend playing basketball, playing
Basketball.
football.
Okay. All right. Very good. Do you like basketball?
Yes.
Okay. Bauer, I wanted to make sure that you understood something from our last lesson. I thought you may be confused. Bauer, when I say this word, what do you think of? When I say duck,
Yes, duck.
what is a duck?
A duck is
Okay. Now, yes, but look at this. Isn't it true? This is a duck.
yes.
Oh, this. Maybe I should get you a duck for a pet. Since you don't have a dog or you don't have a cat, we could get you a duck.
No pets.
No pets, we could get you a duck. So a duck is a bird. So I'm going to put it in the chat. So duck. Oh, bummer, my fingers aren't working well today. When it's a noun, it is a bird. Okay?
Okay.
Sometimes duck is a verb. Now I want you to look at this other video. Look at this video. It's kind of funny. Look, there's a monkey and these people are walking and there's a monkey. Look what the monkey does.
Duck. What an idiot. That's not a duck. That's a monkey.
Oh no, he didn't mean duck, like the animal duck, but it's the verb.
Duck. A verb? An action?
Yeah, it means to lower your body fast and suddenly, like this.
You mean like dodge? Squat down really fast?
Or like bend down really fast.
What an idiot. That's not a
Okay.
duck.
So do you see that the people had to duck? Okay. See, they had to duck because the monkey was coming.
Yes.
Do you understand?
I understand.
So that's the other duck. So I'm going to write it in the chat. Duck, when it's a verb, means to get down. Okay? And remember I told you, like, if I was throwing this ball at you, you might have to duck so the ball doesn't hit you. Okay? Or catch it. Of course, you could catch it because you're a good catcher, I'll bet. All right, Bauer. So that was our word duck from last time. Now, today we're going to do a new word, and I think you know this word. What is this word?
Hurry.
And Bauer, can you tell me in your mind, not by reading it, but in your own mind, what does it mean to hurry?
It is clock.
Okay. Bauer, to go fast, to go quickly,
Go fast.
Go quickly, right? So Bauer, look, I'm going to put it here in the chat. What does that mean in Turkish? Acele. Acele.
Yes.
Does that mean to go
Acele.
fast?
Yes.
Now, let me ask a question. When does Bauer hurry? Okay. Now, when do you hurry, Bauer? Now, I hurry when it's almost time for Bauer's lesson. And I quickly put my green shirt on, and I quickly get some water, and I quickly sit down and I'm ready for Bauer's lesson. I had to hurry. When do you hurry? When does Bauer hurry?
I'm going to go home and coming a course and home, and I ate my dinner and I opened computer and I told Mr. Bernie.
Very good. And that's hurry. That's when you go fast, right? Did you hurry today when you played basketball?
Yes.
I'll bet you do. You have to hurry a lot. And you hurry when you play football, right? Because you have to run to kick the ball. And that also would be hurry, okay? All right, Bauer,
Okay.
that was very good. As always, you do a good job. You're a good boy. And I like how hard you try. Okay, Bauer, today, do you think we could do all the F words? Do you think we could do 12 of the F words?
Feather.
Feather. Oops.
Fox.
Fox.
Flamingo.
Very good.
Frog.
Great.
Flying fish.
Very good.
Um, 1 minute.
Take a look. Take a look.
Firefly.
Firefly.
Flashlight.
Very good. Oh, you know that one.
Feather.
Ferret. Ferret.
Ferret.
Ferret. Ferret.
Snake.
Ooh, yummy.
French fries.
Very good, Bauer.
It's French.
Yes. Well, you could say French fries or you could say fries. Both of them are good. What's this?
It is flour.
Right. And I remember in Turkish, it's un, right?
Yes.
Bug.
It is. I don't know this.
Can you say flea? Flea. Flea.
Flea.
Why are you smiling? I see that smile. Okay. And what's that one? Do you know what that is?
It is.
Can you say fountain? Fountain.
Fountain.
Fountain. Okay. Bauer, next time we'll see if we can do all 12. Okay. So let's remember this bug is a flea. Flea. And this water is a fountain.
Fountain.
Okay. Mr. Bauer, I promised you that we would find a story about a T-Rex, and I found one. Okay. So.
The tyrant.
There it is. A T-Rex. Bauer loves T-Rexes.
Titan is finished.
No. We're going to do both.
Oh.
We're going to do this and Tire Town. We will do the T-Rex and Tire Town. So let's look at the T-Rex. He has big teeth. Ah, big teeth.
Lizard king dinosaur. In 1902, a paleontologist named Barnum Brown found an exciting new fossil. He found it while he was on a fossil hunting expedition in Montana at a site filled with ancient rocks. Brown was a very well-known and experienced fossil collector who had traveled all over the world hunting for dinosaur fossils. And he had just discovered the remains of what is now considered the most famous dinosaur that ever lived, the Tyrannosaurus rex. The new fossil was located in solid rock. In the early days of paleontology, the methods for excavating or digging out a fossil were not very sophisticated. So Brown had to use dynamite to blast the rock into pieces. Then these broken rock fragments, which weighed hundreds of kilograms, were shipped to the Museum of Natural History in New York City. At that time, the Museum of Natural History had one of the best dinosaur fossil collections in the world. Henry Osborne, a museum curator and expert paleontologist there, studied Brown's newly discovered fossils. Osborne wrote the first scientific paper on the new dinosaur, and he also gave it its name, Tyrannosaurus rex, or Tyrant Lizard King. The Tyrannosaurus rex, or T-Rex as it was soon nicknamed, certainly seemed to deserve its name. The skeletons Osborne studied revealed a huge and terrifying creature. In adult form, it was 15 meters from head to tail. It walked on its two back feet and stood almost 7 meters high, sometimes weighing over 6 tons. With a huge skull and about 60 long, sharp teeth, the dinosaur could tear off more than 200 kilograms of flesh in a single bite. Osborne also realized that the Tyrannosaurus rex had lived during the late Cretaceous period. The Cretaceous period began 136 million years ago and ended 65 million years ago. During this time, palm trees, ferns, and flowering plants grew, but grasses had yet to evolve. Huge flying reptiles called pterosaurs flew overhead, while frogs and turtles moved along below in the land and water. The only mammals in existence at the time were very small, similar in size and shape to mice or rats. In this ancient world, the giant Tyrannosaurus rex was probably truly a lizard king. 6 years after his first discovery, Barnum Brown found another Tyrannosaurus rex at the Montana site. This second skeleton had more bones than the first one, so it was another exciting and useful discovery for the field of paleontology. Since Brown's early discoveries, more T-Rex skeletons have been found. In 1990, paleontologist Susan Hendrickson collected a skeleton that was the biggest and most complete skeleton ever. It was named Sue in Hendrickson's honor, and eventually sold to a Chicago museum for lots of money, about $8.4 million. In 2000, 5 more T-Rex skeletons were excavated from the Montana site where Barnum Brown had discovered the first ones. Some of these newer dinosaurs were very well preserved, adding more information to experts' growing knowledge. As a clearer picture of the T-Rex emerged, scientists learned that it had probably reached its full size at around age 20, as humans do. Its front legs were short but quite strong, and its back legs had 3 toes with claws. The T-Rex probably ate smaller plant-eating dinosaurs, maybe hunting by hiding behind trees, waiting to attack its unsuspecting prey. With its sharp teeth, the T-Rex could easily rip into food. But the dinosaur probably didn't just hunt for food. Instead, it likely scavenged food as well, stealing it from other dinosaurs and eating their leftovers. Bite marks found on the bones of several T-Rex suggest that the T-Rex may have even dined on other T-Rex dinosaurs.
Look at that.
Scientists have debated how quickly the T-Rex could move. They think it probably moved pretty fast, about 16 to 32 kilometers per hour. But because of its huge size, the Tyrannosaurus rex was not as fast as some smaller dinosaurs. Scientists have also carefully examined the T-Rex's forearms. The arms were quite short compared to its massive body and had 2 fingers attached. These short arms might have been long enough for the dinosaur to grab prey, but they were definitely too short to reach its mouth. So it's been difficult to figure out exactly how the T-Rex used these small limbs. Today, over 100 years after Barnum Brown's exciting discoveries in Montana, paleontologists have more sophisticated tools for the excavation and study of fossils. But when it comes to the T-Rex, they still have many more questions than answers. Perhaps future fossil excavations will reveal more about this amazing and massive creature, Tyrannosaurus rex, the tyrant lizard king.
Okay. Howard, do you see what I put there in the
Little
chat?
fox.
Yes.
Do you see what I
In
wrote
nine-
there? I wanted to let me go ahead
The new fossil
here.
in the Osborne with the only in its front leg instead.
Bauer, some people think that the Tyrannosaurus rex was a scavenger. And you see what I wrote in Turkish? You see that word? Çopukçu. Çopukçu.
True.
Okay. And that means it would find animals that were already dead and eat them. So you see here, these other dinosaurs, I don't know what those are, velociraptors, they killed this triceratops. Then
It likely
the Tyrannosaurus scares them away. Go away, go away, go away. And he eats that. So they think, some people think the T-Rex was a scavenger.
Yes.
Understand that? Yeah. So it would find dead dinosaurs and eat those dead dinosaurs because it was a scavenger. Okay, Bauer?
Okay, Mr. Barney.
This was very hard, but I wanted to show you one about dinosaurs because I know how much you love dinosaurs. All right, but today, let's go on and take a look at what's happening in Tire Town. Dipper's grandma?
Yes.
Which card do you think is Dipper's grandma? The blue, the red, the green, or the yellow? Who is Dipper's grandma?
Yellow.
I think so too, because it's got ice cream on top.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so let's see Dipper's grandma.
We're here, Dipper said. Tire Town Old Cars Home. It was Saturday. The friends were meeting Dipper's grandma,
This place is nice.
Eddie said. I see a garden, Poppy said. Jeb looked around.
Does this place have dirt?
He asked. Nope, Dipper said. Older cars don't like dirt,
I don't see any piles.
said Gasser.
There's nothing to jump over.
Of course not, Dipper said. Older cars don't jump over piles. Some cars and trucks drove over. Dipper, said an ice cream truck. Hi, Grandma, Dipper said. These are my friends. The older cars smiled at Eddie. They smiled at Poppy and Jeb. But then the cars saw Gasser.
Uh-oh. Gasser.
Oh no, one car said. That truck is scary.
Okay, Bauer, near Grandma's house is a garden. What is a
Yeah.
garden?
Garden is turn home.
Right, plants, maybe flowers, right? And some people have gardens with vegetables. Now,
Yes.
Grandma's garden has flowers. And also, Gasser said, there are no piles here. What are piles?
Piles.
Okay, you see this? A pile is like a hill, right? Because remember, Gasser likes to go up and then whoosh,
Yes.
like that. Well, the old folks home does not have any piles. There are no piles there. So
Yes.
Gasser's not going to like that. Okay, so we'll have to see what happens. Look at Grandma's face here. Why does Grandma look like that?
Because because truck is big.
Remember the truck is Gasser.
Yes. Gasser, because Gasser is big.
Right, right. I
Ye-
think Grandma is a little bit scared of Gasser. She's a little bit scared of Gasser. That happens sometimes. People get scared. Okay, today I want to try a different game that you and I haven't done before. Anagrams. Anagrams. Can you say that?
Anagrams.
Can you say anagrams? Anagrams. Now,
Anagrams.
I'm going to show you an anagram. Okay, this is an anagram. Are you there? Do you
Yes.
see this? Wabre is? Watch.
Wombo.
That's your name.
Yes.
See?
Yes.
B-
Bauer.
A-W-E-R. It becomes the name Bauer. That is an anagram. Okay. So when you take the letters and you put them in a different order, that can be called an anagram. Okay. All right. So let's
Okay.
try this anagram and let's see how my friend, the B man, Mr. Bauer, let's see how he does. Okay. Now, Bauer, would you like anagrams about animals, food, clothes, jobs, sports, personal, or transport? What kind would you like?
Sports.
Sports. Okay, that's a great choice. Okay, here we go. Ooh, what sport is that? Now, it's one of these pictures right here. Can you guess?
Yes.
S K
Asking.
S-K-I-I-N-G. Skiing.
Skiing.
Skiing. Skiing. Now, which, oh, that's easy. You know this because you live in Turkey. What's a game that Turkish people really like to play?
Chess.
First S.
S.
Look at this guy down here. Bauer, you say football. What do I say? What do Americans call football?
Handball.
You know? S
No.
O.
S.
Okay, Bauer, we call it soccer. Soccer. Soccer.
Soccer.
Okay.
Okay.
Now what's that? It's what this boy is doing down here.
Chess.
So C
This is chess.
H
S.
E
Chess.
that's S, chess.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, now look at that. Oh, that's this person who's going very fast. What is this person doing?
Running.
Right. R U N N I N G.
Running.
Running. Running. Okay, and the last
Running.
one, what is that called? That person is. What is that person playing?
Pool.
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 Pool. They are playing pool. Okay, Bauer, this was much harder than I thought. How about if we finish by looking at what happens with grandma and gasser, I'm sorry. Why don't we finish with that? So here we go. Let's see if grandma is still scared.
Episode 2, Dirt Pile.
The dirt pile. Oh my goodness, look at all that dirt.
Gasser is a monster truck, Dipper said. But he's really nice. I'm Carlin, said an old van. What do monster trucks do?
I drive on dirt.
Gasser said.
I also jump over stuff.
Oh,
That sounds fun, Carlin said. It sure does, Grandma said. Grandma, Dipper said. You don't jump over stuff. Come on, Carlin said. We'll show you kids around. Grandma and Carlin led the way. The garden is so pretty, Poppy said.
oh no, what he did.
Look, Grandma said. Do you see our new pond?
I see dirt.
Jeb said.
Dirt.
That's a big pile.
Eddie said. Workers left it, Grandma said. They dug out the pond. That's the dirt from the hole. The dirt.
Okay, now, who is going to like the dirt? Gasser, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Gasser will like the dirt. I think he's going to like the dirt. So we'll see what happens next time. Bauer, it was good to talk to you today. You're a very good boy, and I like how hard you try, okay?
Okay, Mr. Bunny.
Okay, Bauer. We'll see you later this week. Bye-bye.
Okay, Mr. Bunny. Bye bye.
Good night, Bauer.
Bye
Bye-bye.
bye, Mr. Bunny. Bye bye.